Black Clover Chapter 341 Hazy. Asta continues Zetten training with Ryuzen 7 member Ichika. 3 other members of the Ryuzen 7, Jozo, Dazaiman, and Komair Imari, arrive per the request of Ryuya to help train Asta to use the key manipulation technique known as Zetten. Jozo is a thin man with his appearance concealed by a Hanya mask and dark clothing. His mask, which has an X-shaped scar on its forehead, is his most unique feature. He seems to take his position as a ninja seriously. He prefers stealth over Imari's flashiness and loudness. Daizaemon is a large man with a heavyset build and shaved head. He wears a rope belt, a dark kimono over a light-colored top, and large prayer beads around his neck. Daizaemon also sports a pair of baggy pants that are sock-strapped. Komair Imari is a fashion-obsessed ninja sporting bizarrely garish clothing and cosmetics. Daizaemon tries to welcome him to the Land of Sun, but Jozo tells him that they have already made him unconscious. Meanwhile, Imari, a fashion lover, asks the unconscious Asta if his hair color is natural. Asta awakes after a healing session, and Imari immediately asks about the hair color of the people of the Clover Kingdom. A surprised Asta tells Imari that the people of his country have different hair color, such as silver and orange. A surprised Imari cuts Asta off before he completes his sentence. Imari's fashion talk annoys Jozo, who is also irritated by Imari's appearance. Jozo begins questioning Imari about her appearance, which he believes isn't appropriate for a ninja. Jozo also believes Imari's appearance embarrasses their national character. However, Imari does not take him seriously, saying sometimes everyone has to quit stressing about stuff in their lives. This country is seriously lacking the energy to prosper and work hard. Watching these strong members, Asta is confused by their non-serious behavior. Afterward, Ryuya thanked them for coming to this little brat. The 3 then say that they can do anything for Lord Ryu. Asta stands and continues his training with these 3 members. However, after some time, Asta is found lying on a stone, thinking Imari and others just kept beating the heck out of him, and none of them used magic. He suddenly realizes that it is something like Yojutsu, and even so, they are super challenging. But Zetten is incredible. After sparring with them, he realizes that they are different types of Zetten and ways to do it. Everyone has their style of using Zetten. Some people split their Yoryoku over 2 strikes and 50% each, while others use 5 strikes at 20% each. Asta gets annoyed and frustrated, thinking he has to do a lot of work exploiting his opponent's openings. Suddenly, when Ichika arrives, Asta gets confused about whether he should call her San, Dono, or Chan. He says he is 18 years old and asks about her age. As she says she is 24, Asta is surprised, because he assumed that he and Ichika were possibly the same age. Asta's assumptions regarding Ichika's age infuriate her. Ichika says Ryuya has assigned her to look after Asta because Ryuya is busy stabilizing the government of the Land of the Sun. Ichika informs Asta that Ryuya contains an ability in his right eye called the Tengetsu, which allows Ryuya to see all that happens at any moment. Asta is curious about the Tengetsu's abilities. Asta's inability to understand the Tengetsu further angers Ichika, who loudly tells Asta that Ryuya's popularity, wisdom, and Tengetsu enabled him to unite the Land of the Sun, despite not possessing Yoryoku. She insults Asta by rhetorically informing him that an outsider could not understand the fantastic thing Ryuya was able to accomplish. However, despite not liking Asta, she respects the decision made by Ryuya to train Asta. Listening to Ichika, Asta cannot help but notice the similarities between Ichika, Ryuya, and Yami, and tells Asta to stop. A confused Asta wonders out loud why Ichika isn't interested in hearing about her big brother Yami, such as how Yami got his ship wrecked while fishing and drifted to the Clover Kingdom. Hearing this, Ichika says he indeed has told them random nonsense, but he is the worst scum in existence. Asta gets confused and tries to stop Ichika from saying anything negative about Yami. Asta does not care that Ichika is Captain Yami's sister. he will not let her speak ill of his master. However, Asta is shocked when Ichika tells him that Yami has massacred his entire clan. In the final scene, we see a young Yami holding a fishing rod while a young Ichika runs toward him as Yami warns her to stay close.